Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Edit With Me. If you're new, I'm a freelancer, video editor, and small business owner. And I make videos about my life and also try to teach you guys how to be an editor, freelancer, and small business owner. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel with notifications on so you don't miss any of my future uploads. In this video, I'm going to cover implementing motion graphics, adding sound effects, music, transitions, and overall finalizing the video. All right, let's get started. So I talked briefly in the last video about selecting B-roll and applying it to the timeline, but I'm going to go into more detail about what to choose and why. This first area that is covered is covering up a lot of chopped up dialogue. The best thing to do is what is called see-say. You want to see what is said. When I talk about custom motion graphics, I show custom graphics I created. When I talk about templates, I show me using a template. When I get to me talking about being a freelancer and other stuff, I choose to use generic shots of someone. It breaks up looking at me, and also I did not have time to shoot B-roll of myself. I sourced all of the generic B-roll clips of people in this video from videvo.com, videvo.com. They have free clips, and you can have a free account or you can subscribe to that account and have a paid account. I don't use a ton of stock footage. I have a paid account, I think, where I get 10 assets a month or something like that, but it's worked for me so far. This template section is nested, and if I go into the nest, we'll see why. If I duplicate that first clip and play it at the same length, we'll see it doesn't really demonstrate anything useful. What I wanted to show was the expressions included in the template, since that's what I plan on focusing on when I talk about them. I took the screencast of me going through the template, time remapped it, and then took the visually useful parts to make this section. Whenever changing topics, it's good to create what is called a breath. You'll hear people say, "Let the clip breathe," or "Let the edit breathe." They may give the clips a little time to play out or give some time between the cuts. Since I'm transitioning topics here, I like to use dip to white instead of a crossfade. Visually, a dip to white is more of a transition to a new topic. A crossfade usually represents a transition of time within the same topic or scene. In this next B-roll section, I really just wanted to cover up a little bit of this. If I didn't, it would just be my head popping, in and out for a little too long. But it can be jarring jumping right into B-roll, like after a breath and starting a new topic at the same time. So we need to prime the audience. And I found something that would work for the end of the earlier sentence or the end of the previous topic, so the audience is prepared for interpretive visuals instead of a literal representation of what I'm talking about. Otherwise, it would be like, who are these ladies doing work? Am I supposed to know them? Is that her team? No, because we saw representation of post-production and then visually transitioned with the dip to white, and then I started talking about my experience working, blah, blah, blah. So the audience knows to expect that these people we're seeing are just representations of a generic situation. Here I just had the perfect clip, so I had to plug them in. Again, priming the audience for some visual representations to cover my face. This is a screencast of my Upwork job listing page. I highly recommend this site for finding work in post-production. This is not sponsored, by the way. Next step is to apply the graphics, which are the intro, outro, subscribe buttons, and the bulge effect. I created these little neon buttons. I don't have the classic battery neon light in the background, so I'm fixing it in post. This is my improvised neon light. The intro has an alpha layer at the end. This is a transparent layer setting you can use to build your own transitions. The bulge effect was created by copying the footage into After Effects, applying the bulge effect, and keyframing the position property on that effect. I rendered the clip and brought it back into the Premiere timeline. In the outro, it's just a hard cut, and there's plenty of time at the end for suggested videos and channel icon. Finally, I add music. I change the music when I change topic to keep the audience engaged. And when there's a gap in the edit, I increase the volume on the music. And I think that about wraps it up for this edit. I think we have a pretty good edit. I'm just gonna watch it a few times to make sure everything looks good, and that's it. Then I'll export. Thank you guys so much for watching and being a part of this Editing Foundation series. If you've watched all the videos, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe with the notifications on so you don't miss any of my future uploads. I'm really looking forward to projects that I'm gonna be making. I've got a lot of ideas in the works. Until next time, happy editing!